What's going on, everybody? Eric Lindquist at Stochastic here on the Odd Shopper channel, coming to you with my 3 prize picks for today. Hit that like button, subscribe button, and notification bell so you can know when all the great content over here at the Odd Shopper channel is going live. We've been running really hot in the prize pick streets. 4 of the 5 days last week, we cashed at least 2 of 2. Well, there was one that fell back to 2 of 2. That's not my fault. I can't help that Aaron Judge was out of the lineup randomly, or who was it? Anthony Rizzo was out of the lineup randomly. But we had 3 of the 4 days. Otherwise, they went 3 of 3 or 4 of 4. That is huge stuff. So I'm looking forward to going right back to the well. Yeah, cashed another ticket on Friday. Maybe I'll have to look again. Maybe it was 5 for 5. Whatever. This isn't about what happened before. This is about now. We are here to cash tickets now. That's the only thing we can do is look forward, look ahead. And hey, if you want to guarantee yourself a $100 profit, deposit $100 over at PrizePicks Today using promo code AWESOMO and get $100 back into your account instantly and put that to work here today on these PrizePicks. And I feel really good about this combination. So here we go. I am starting here I'm going to just pull up who it is, because again, you got to type in the E this way, so be careful. José Ureña is on the mound for the Colorado Rockies, and I can't think of a bigger outlier performance that I've seen pitching than what he did against the Dodgers. I live out here in LA. I watch a lot of the Dodger games at night, unwinding, hanging out. Usually, most of the time it's either that or you watch the Angels, and one is a lot more fun than watching than the other. And Angels obviously have been on the East Coast for a while, but here we go. José Ureña is terrible at pitching baseballs, and the guy against the Dodgers pitched 6 2/3, found a way to just survive, still 3 walks, but only 1 earned run, 5 hits. I don't understand whatsoever. He had 4 relief appearances earlier this season, where before he got his contract selected by the Rockies. And the guy is just not very good whatsoever. I believe he was pitching for the Brewers at the beginning of the season for 4 innings. But what this really comes down to is anybody who's played DFS for the last couple of years knows that this guy is an absolute gas can of epic proportions. His career strikeout rate, 15.5%. He has an 8.1% K percentage this season. So really, this comes down to looking at everything on the board. And I love the under of 2.5 strikeouts. You heard it here. Under 2.5 strikeouts. Sure, career average 15.5%. That could be problematic if he finds a path to being able to put that up. But I'm going to be shorting a lot of these. Well, I'm going to be over on hits allowed. Probably going to be staying away from this one out of everything else. But over 1.5 walks, over 3.5 earned runs allowed. I'm all about shorting José Ureña in this spot in Coors going up against the San Diego Padres. Plus, I can guarantee the Padres for DFS purposes are going to be freakishly popular. But we don't really care about that kind of stuff over here in PrizePicks. We just care about cashing tickets. And that's where, regardless of what you're going to do with the Padres in terms of DFS, still shorting José Ureña in the strikeout department, I think is the way to go. Look at this too. The man has a 6.19 expected ERA despite a 2.51 ERA this season, given that's just over 14 innings, just basically just a little over 14 innings that he's pitched this season. So no sample size whatsoever, but we have a career sample size of this guy being shelled at every single level, whether it was with Detroit, whether it's going to be with Colorado here today. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm going to be shorting this guy. Marlins, that's who he was with for the longest amount of time. But Detroit for that 2021 season was just a beautiful time to be going up against him. But here we go. José Ureña, less than 2.5 strikeouts. That's the play. And you know what I do. I go to the total home runs. This is going to be where we make our hay. And I'm looking at Franmil, Reyes, Jose Ramirez, and Josh Naylor. Naylor got scratched yesterday, so do be careful. I say this all the time because for whatever reason, the last 4 or 5 days, we've had Anthony Rizzo out of lineups. He got back over the weekend. Yay, didn't do us a whole lot of good when I'm doing this segment over the weekdays. So thanks, Anthony. But whatever, we're back on board with these home run props, and I love getting to this trio specifically. Franmil Reyes, plus 250 to plus 275, depending on which book you're looking at. Jose Ramirez, a little higher, plus 300 and so. And then Josh Naylor. Again, Naylor is the guy I really don't care about in this trio. And watch, he's going to totally be the guy who hits the bomb here. But the correlated play is what matters. And this is where it's just so hard to not look at Jose Ramirez and feel as though you were going to be getting it in. Come on, where did he go? I know that he's there, so just give me a second. Love doing it. We'll do it live, I think. I have to type in the E thing again? I think I do. There's my friend. 7.5 hitter fantasy score is a joke. This is an absolute joke how low this is. We use DraftKings scoring as kind of the comp in terms of hitter fantasy score. For pitchers, we look at FanDuel scoring. So it's kind of a fun deal that PrizePicks has set up where they go back and forth depending on the scoring structure. But Jose Ramirez for today, he is the highest projected non-Coors Field bat. The guy is projected for 10.5 fantasy points at Stochastic. That is a 3 fantasy point buffer. And really what this comes down to is Lance Lynn. I really feel bad for the guy because I thought he was a phenomenal starting pitcher throughout last season. As a Twins fan, we had one really good year with him. But I look at his stuff so far this season, his miles per hour, down 2 miles per hour on his fastball for the season, just a 21.8% K percentage. And this entire Cleveland lineup, Franmil Reyes strikes out. So that's ironic because, he's got the 40.8% K percentage. But the rest of this team, they are number 1 in all of Major League Baseball in terms of strikeout avoidance. And Jose Ramirez, he's part of the reason why. The guy literally has a sub 10% strikeout rate, which in the year of our Lord 2022 is super low. So I am going to be adding this one to the trio. Even if you get Franmil Reyes to be the one who hits the bomb, whatever, I still think 7.5 is going to be something Jose Ramirez can get on against Lance Lynn. So here you go. Under 2.5 strikeouts for Jose Ureña. I wish there was a fantasy score available. I would short that too. Franmil Reyes, Jose Ramirez, and Naylor for Cleveland over in this super hot, super great hitting environment that we have going in Cleveland. It's blowing out 50 miles an hour. Forgot to throw that in. It's 90 degrees. Forgot to throw that in, but there you are. Let me know in the comment section below. Oh, and Jose Ramirez, of course, over 7.5 fantasy points. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of my plays, if there's anything else you guys want to play. But most importantly, use promo code AWESEMO. Yes, still promo code AWESEMO to get that $100 first match deposit bonus. I'm Eric Lindquist. Best of luck in the MLB streets tonight.